Hi guys, welcome back to ThinkView. My name is Williams. So this is the Lenovo Slim 7 ProX, and this is one of the best Windows laptop that I have experienced in the price range. You get a 120Hz refresh rate screen, 3K resolutions, and extremely capable configurations including a dedicated graphic cards, and the design made of the high quality solid aluminums. I believe over 90% of users like this laptops. Okay, done. Okay, wait a minute. Just because this device is really good, it's not mean that it doesn't have any flaws. Okay, so I will discuss all the points that you need to pay attention to this laptop in the first part of today's video. Firstly is the screen. The panel with the impeccable specs, it seems great. However, in reality, my experience left me feeling somewhat unsatisfied. And for the first few days, I couldn't quite explain what was bothering me. So clearly it's an extremely high resolution panel, but the color didn't quite clear as much, and the sharpness wasn't as sharp as expected from a 3072x1920 resolution screen. And after a few days, I found out that this is a touchscreen display. Additionally, the touch panel has the touch layer underneath, so it will reducing the color vibrancy. Later, I used the SpiderX Elite Color calibrators to enhance the colors, and the visual experience improved. Okay, to avoid any misunderstanding, this is still a good panel. It's sharp, it's smooth, and it has a 16:10 aspect ratios covering all 4 edges. I guess my expectations were a bit too high, so when I didn't meet those expectations, I feel a bit unsatisfied. Nevertheless, it's still a panel of extremely high quality. Okay, so the second point that I'm not satisfied with is the Wi-Fi card. So I was downloading a game and it took quite unexpected long time. Turns out it's using a MediaTek Wi-Fi card instead of an Intel one, and it's terrible. To fix this, it's quite simple. You can just buy a new Wi-Fi card and replace it. Okay, 2 more minor notes about the connectivity ports. Firstly, it doesn't have an HDMI port because the design is too slim to have one. Secondly, the area around the port A is a bit sharp, thin, and prone to getting nicked. The reason is that this edge of the laptop is curved, making the aluminum thinner compared to other area. If you're not careful plugging something, you might make it dent. And a lot of people have experienced these issues. Well, it's quite hard to find any downside of this laptop anymore, because when I look at this laptop, everything is good. One of the most notable things here have to be the design. Lenovo Slim 7 ProX is made from a monolithic aluminum. You can see how this aluminum completely covers the interior keyboard frames and extend all the way down. And it's quite thick, making the laptop extremely sturdy. The build quality is remarkably good for a price. Every detail has been CNC cut with high quality standard. The laptop is so thin, almost the slimmest among the 14-inch laptops. It's even come with the dedicated graphic cards, and it's really much slimmer than the basic configure Ultrabooks. And for a thin machine like this, many of you have to think that the keyboard has to be a sacrifice factor. But no, the key travel is quite deep. Coupled with the Lenovo laptop responsive key mechanism, tapping on a solid aluminum frame feels good, just like using a mechanical keyboard, providing a firm foundations for key presses that feels satisfying. So I don't have anything to complain about the keyboard system. The touchpad has a glossy surface, it's also quite large, and its tracking capabilities is extremely accurate. I don't have any complaint here, especially supported by the 120Hz refresh rate screen, making cursor movement on the screen extremely smooth. It would be better if it were perfectly centered. Currently it's slightly tilted to the left. At the top of the screen there's a lot of sensor. From the in-frame sensor that assists in facial recognition through window halos, it works accurate even at night. There are also a proximity sensor, so if you approach, the laptop screen will automatically light up and then the sensor detects your face to unlock the device. It's really smart and it's offers a full range of options for user. So far, I guess many of you have seen the value that this laptop offers for the price. But when it comes to the spec, this is where the laptop truly shines. It has a 32GB RAM. Impressive, right? Due to the slim design, the RAM is sold into the place. But with 32GB, most of us won't feel the need for an upgrade anymore. Especially beneficial for those focusing on graphic-intensive tasks where the RAM play a crucial role. And the other crucial components are the Ryzen 9 6900HS CPUs and the dedicated RTX 3050 55 watts graphic cards. This is really a spectacular spec. Placing the Ryzen CPU into such a slim and lightweight machine truly showcased the AMD value. The AMD HS series CPU remains on the top choice for thin laptops due to their excellent performance per watt, delivering great efficiency even at the low power levels. It consumes a maximum of 65 watts and remains stable at 54 watts without overheatings or compromising performance. Compared to the Zephyrus G14, it's only about 5% less in performance. I have tested a lot of games on it and they run smoothly. In CPU-intensive loading screen, the temperatures can rise up to 100 degrees, but these scenes are rare. During regular gameplays, the temperature usually stays below 80 degrees. The CPU operates steady at around 20 watts, and gaming performance remains perfectly fine. Here's the tip. For a laptop with the limited cooling space like this, simply lifting the machine slightly allows better airflow, reducing the temperatures by a few degrees. The fan is quiet, barely audible. Even when playing game at night, it doesn't create noise that affects people around. At normal working conditions, it's nearly silent. About the graphic performance, I have edited a project on this machine. It's run quite stable. By stable, I mean the fan noise isn't too loud and the aluminum surface temperatures isolation works quite well. Perhaps it's due to the cooler temperatures in my country right now, so note this point. As for the CPU temperatures, it heats up only during renderings, while during regular tasks, the temperature depending on the CPU demanding task. Overall, this laptop is perfect for the multimedia task and sometime gaming. The battery life is impressive too. With a 70 Wh battery handling a 3K display and such a high spec, it offers around 5 hours of usage. The NVIDIA Optimus mode on these machines worked really well. Speaking of Optimus, this laptop also features a MUX switch technology. Unbelievable, right? It means you have the G-Sync to synchronize the screen refresh rate with the game FPS. These features truly enhance the gaming experience, especially for the AAA title. The screen will experience constant staring, but once activated, the experience will become smooth instantly. In summary, this is one of the most comprehensive laptops that I have experienced. Okay, so that's some of my thoughts about this device. What do you guys think? Please comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is William and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.